How many acres do you have? No, just do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. You know, put things now. Just so you know, when you run an Airbnb like this cabin, it's about as legal as a weed grow. All right, there's no like they're not a dwelling on your property,
right? So
they're a very gray area by way of legality. Just heads up. Now, one of the things that bugged me out, and I'll just share this with you. I had a tiny home here, and I rented it out. It was tiny_black_cabin on Instagram. I rented it out. Now, my house has insurance and all that. What if someone died?
I was literally just thinking about. Do you have like insurance for like bear attacks?
Like, how do I that's what I would think. Like, one night we had like a lightning storm, and I was like, what if I just went out there and there were like two Chinese girls staying. They were like art students from Boston. I was like, oh, cool. There's just a tree through it. Like, can I go? And they're like, help me! And I'm like, oh, I would have to just blow my head off.
Or
like, my life's
burn the whole thing.
Right, just burn it down. They're like, I don't know, they were suicidal. They were so sad. They were so bummed when they got here. They're like, I'm really bummed. And I was like, I know, no, I got you. And they're like, we're gonna go to bed anyway. And I was like, all right, cool. But it's just, people sleeping on your property is not cool.
Especially in the woods in Maine.
Right.
It's like,
I mean, I feel like if it's away, it's a little better. But like, I know, you think about it, you're literally, there's insurance and all that, but there's just no limit to what could happen.
I feel like any building you structure on your property in Rhode Island, anyways, you have to have it insured.
Oh yeah.
You know, like we built our garage, and of course I'm taking forever to finish it. So the siding's not completely done, and my insurance agent is emailing us once a week. Did you get the siding done? Did you get the siding done? Did you finish the siding yet?
Really?
It's like, no, not yet.
What are you, the fucking cops?
Well, I don't know what the legalities are, like, or what the risk is without siding. I guess the insurance company wants.
It must be like a hot point for them where they're like mid-job, all the gangsters like run out of money, so they're always like crashing their Cadillacs into their cars.
Could be that, yeah.
We're like, it's not your fault, Kevin. We understand you're not going to do this, but however, right down the street, Mr. Iannicelli ran his Cadillac through his halfway done garage that he apparently ran out. We found a bunch of overdraft fees in his car and a bottle of fucking limoncello in the front seat of his blue Cadillac that he crashed. Also happened to be insured that day for an extra rider for garage crashing. But yeah, I wonder if that is an open sore for them, where they're like, statistically, this is you become Ruben Pfeffer from Along Came Polly.
And they are quick to drop you too. Like, insurance will just send you a letter of cancellation, just be like, and you're just like, what the fuck?
And they just don't want to fuck with you anymore.
You were 3 minutes late in your payment, and we're canceling you. And then you got to go through the whole friggin'
insurance.
Because I forgot to pay my rental insurance once, because I moved across the street, so I went from $367 to $350. That's difficult for people to understand, that the actual house number changed. Right. Slightly.
Yeah, so they had.
So all my mail was going there, and I wasn't getting my mail, so I didn't get my bills. Then all of a sudden, my agent calls me. You know that you got dropped, right? No.
Yeah, it's a cool feeling.
We sent you a letter.
Wow, thank you. Thank God you're an agent.
Yeah.
That's like if hey, you know that? Well, fuck, it's on over a month. Yeah. No, I've heard that the only way to do so we read a lot about insurance fraud. Like I think insurance fraud's the funniest thing in the world. But I've just had so many guys that are now dead that have told me the funniest insurance fraud stories in the world. And then my first house that I ever bought, I lived on the side of Matt Dorley, who owns Dorley Insurance. And we went out and got fucking trashed a bunch of times. And I was like, and I love insurance fraud. I kind of like said that to him. And he's like, yeah, we'll get it back though. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'll tell you this. He's like, if you're ever going to do one, make it count.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I get it.
Loud and clear. I was like, loud and clear. And then I crashed my Cadillac with my limoncello into my garage with no siding. But interesting.
Can I bang out?
Oh yeah, hit them all.
This is